second.
Yo!
Welcome to VibeCheck, baby. Come on.
Yo! Case got cut off again, like it always does in the lives.
Always.
Welcome to VibeCheck, guys. Well, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to us. We have what is damn near the same birthday. We have.
What time were you born?
I actually don't know. You know?
6:06 in the morning.
How do you know that?
Birth certificate.
I was there.
I was there.
It says that on the birth certificate? Oh, I have that answer then in my room. Yeah, I would have. How do I not know that?
Scorpio boys.
Yeah, Scorpio's 23rd, 24th. I'm literally a day right behind. And no, honestly, we are doing this today. But what did we do yet? What did we do yesterday? What did you do?
I just worked yesterday all day.
Today
I just straight up worked my whole birthday. I can't celebrate it anyways. I'm doing a physique show in 2 weeks. So
we're celebrating November 6th.
Can't drink, and so we're postponing that, and we're just living the best life right now.
Correct. Literally, we'll be celebrating it first week of November, and today I was literally just at Google, which isn't like a flex, but it was just business, and we literally because he was doing business all day today and yesterday.
Was it everything you dreamed it would be?
Yeah, I gotta tell you about that,
Yeah,
dude.
we'll have to talk about that.
Dude,
That's it. That's the game.
I killed that shit.
That's the game.
Holy, I'm like, oh man.
I told him you would.
But I appreciate it, and I'll tell you, like, guys, this was so hard to get on live today because he worked his whole birthday. We weren't like, oh, like I've been into, like it was business. Like Google, it was all networking. It was business. It was very fast moving as LA is, and we're tired, and I'm like, I get here, I'm like, Robby, I'm almost at my limit, and Robby goes, I'm already there. We're
pushing through.
We're pushing
blowing
through
gaskets, and then what we got tomorrow? We're going on The Price is Right.
Yeah, dude. Robby goes, hey man, we're going to The Price is Right. It's an opportunity. Something if you're down, and I'm like, that's like literally a day after my birthday. And I straight up I was like, oh man.
I'm so tired.
I'm so tired, but because I thought I already had something, but it was actually Wednesday. I'm like, yes, I'm free. Because to go back to back, do your birthday, be with people you love. Because we went out Saturday on the 22nd. I was able to do some business today, but I got a little, I had fun Saturday, did the business today, and then tomorrow we just, he did his birthday, I did mine. Now we both get to go out and do the show. But he's the main star. What do you tell him about that?
This is an exciting season.
It's insane.
Great. I mean, guys, I was a guest about a year ago, a little less than a year ago, and they were like, yo, we loved your energy. We want you to come back on as a contestant. Maybe compete for a car, spin the little wheel. You guys have seen the show. You know what's up.
You know what it's about.
Tune in. I'll find out the air date. I'll post it on my Instagram at RobbyJBobby. Stay tuned.
Yeah, it's going to be big. And guys, I'll say this, we put on our Instagram story, we're like, yeah, we're about to go on live, and because I was like, yeah, I really want to push this more. Mm-hmm. So for the viewers that we have today that are watching, that came from Instagram, thank you so much. We'll be keeping you guys more updated. But also, I wanted accountability because it's I have to power through, and we were so close to be at our limits. And honestly, we wouldn't be able to do a birthday live authentically for a whole other year. And Robby and I I'm probably speaking for both of us, but what helps us get through and power through is the fact it's well, when are we going to have that opportunity next? And I feel like you always have to yourself,
Absolutely. And even powering
tell me
through.
about your goal with the money.
No,
you
not
prioritize.
But anyways,
it was so good, just know that.
Anyways, the reason that we keep on going, the reason that we're doing the podcast is we don't have to do this, but we want
because we don't have to.
We want to be here for you guys. We love you guys. We want to support you and encourage you in any way possible. And so we're taking the time out of our days, not to gloat or gas us up or whatever, but we just want to let you know that we're here for you.
Correct. And speaking of VibeCheck and our podcast, today's literally nothing maybe too deep today, but we will do the regular and tie it back to God. And we're very blessed that we have our 25th and 26th birthday. I'm sure you guys wondering how old we are, 25, 26. And it's just crazy that time can fly so fast. And then you're with people who have seen so much. And it's those people that you really need to prioritize because they've seen you through it all, but those are the ones who accept you. Mm-hmm. And I had a business goal. Robby had a goal, but at the end of the day, we decided, prioritize the people, and I'd rather fail a goal than fail a friend. and this might sound super cliche, I'll leave it at this. This anime show called Naruto, there was a quote in there where this ninja goes, "Those who break the rules and abandon the mission are scum, but those who abandon their friends are worse than scum." Because he abandoned the mission to save his friend, and he was highly, it was negatively received. He was like, never abandoned the mission. And he goes, yeah, you're right, I am scum, but I would be worse than scum if I let my friend die.
You know what's crazy?
Hit me.
I think we've known each other for 6 years.
I know, holy fuck,
believe
that's
that?
crazy. When I was writing your shout out,
Yeah.
I was like, college, I was like, how long has it been? I'm like,
6 years.
it's been
Bulk City, baby.
so long, dude. Yeah, that was, what, 2016?
Yeah.
Guys, we
Oh,
literally met,
2016. You know what's crazy? You used to piss me off so much. But that's the beautiful thing about friendship is if you can go through those times and still be friends, it's gonna grow that much deeper.
Yeah. Are you in
I was just
Eastway?
kidding.
Oh, I was gonna say in
I was
Eastway,
just playing.
because I was like, he's not one to get mad, but in Eastway, I thought he was referring to getting mad about the fact that I would literally go up to this guy, and I'd be like, "Yeah, man, Bulk City, bro, like, dude, get all that meat on that sandwich, yeah, man, like, gotta get big, like, you lifted," and he's like, "Yeah, man, what do you need?" I was like, "What?" So I was like,
It was chill.
it was just very chill, but I was like, yeah, so I was like, oh, he always pissed me off, just walk up and just be a fool and demand all this different meat and cheese. Does he not know I'm just
For
trying to do my
free
job?
swipes.
But he was behind there, and no, he always had a cool demeanor. But here it was, we're just reflecting on birthdays. I'm gonna make this relevant after I make this one point. It was like 2018. I started making videos, and he was performing on stage doing I know you were fighting.
It was Z-Man?
Yeah, and you were doing what, The Lion King, or you guys were doing?
Yeah, it was Lion King.
Lion King.
Yeah.
I knew it. I wanted my first guess. I very vividly. He was doing. I remember he was dancing, and yeah, I remember. I was like, "That's Lion King," and we got off stage. I'm like, "Dude, I need another dancer for this video." I got, some guys from Campus City. I got some LV, like Easy D's. I'm trying to get someone from every fraternity, but I also need someone who can like dance and move and like kill it. I'm like, dude, I think it's simple. Let me show you. Just this, and then he goes, 30 minutes. And I'm like, yeah, get it done in 30 minutes. Like, get it down as I learn it. Mm-hmm. So, came over my place, had my buddy Elijah, Greg, Ethan, we got this dance. And I was reflecting on all of this literally 2 days ago when I was writing his birthday post. But and even today, what went in my mind, I know I'm talking a lot, but I'm getting somewhere. This is my actual birthday today, so go easy on me. Dude, one of my best birthdays, like, I always remember is that night we went out on Kent.
Really?
I was at Edge, and it was, I hardly even knew you. We were just friends. Yeah. But there was something in that night that felt like, it was like we were best friends already. I hardly, like, this guy, I don't.
It's the energy.
It was the energy. Like,
Yeah.
I don't really drink, but I felt safe to drink. And I don't really go out, and he doesn't really go, he was never like a big partier kind of guy, like, yo, let's go crazy. But like, you were at the bars, we were having a good time, having some shots. You were drinking a little bit, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Had some shots, and we literally, like, I just remember, and I even reflecting on this yesterday and today.
Yeah.
I was like, that was so fun. Honestly, today, my birthday last year, and that birthday were my favorite. And coincidentally, those are the last 3 years. 2019. Wait, no, sorry, there was 2020, but that one was kind of a wreck.
Yeah, I'd say, how rare is it that you have a friend that like you share experiences with so much and like still have them around?
Oh my God, it's
I can count on less than one hand. So
Same.
maybe 3.
We were literally at so last year we had a combined joint party, right?
Yeah.
We had probably 24 people. We had a good amount.
Yeah, like 30 probably.
Yeah, we did have. I remember because we were like, yeah, man, we'll have about 30. Is that too much? We were concerned with the room.
Speaking of which, birthday is November 6th. Shout out Dave's Hot Chicken for sponsoring my birthday.
Yo, Dave, delivery.
And specifically, the Anaheim location.
Can we
Look
name
it
drop
up.
the legend?
Look it up, huh?
Or is that too risky? Can we?
I don't really know if that's the thing. It should be fine, right?
Oh my God.
Yo, Sahar, thank you so much.
Oh my God, no, I touched the angle.
Yeah,
I lost.
he lost.
I was. No.
I bet him that he wouldn't touch the angle. He touched the angle.
Literally, my phone,
But-
my friend just texted, and I got nervous, like asking him if I'm ignoring them because I've been busy all day.
Anyway,
Sorry.
shout out Sahar for Dave's
That
Hot
doesn't
Chicken.
count.
We really appreciate you guys. We love you. It's my favorite
Yes.
place to go. You got to try it. Dave's Hot Chicken. New location in Columbus, Ohio, by the way. Sick. Yep.
Dude.
My sister just went yesterday.
Bro, I swear I'm going to Columbus trying to go during Christmas
Dude,
Eve thing.
I'll be there during Christmas. Go.
My man, dude, hey, all the way. Yeah, and as I was saying, when we had a group last year, so we had like 30. It was like, cool. But I turned to Robby. I'm like, dude, it could even be a help with the podcast. Even just talking to you guys. I'm like, man, I feel like everyone who is not fully trying to at least try to commit to God, like fully be like, I am going all out. I want that fire. I want to be saved. I've been feeling a wall, a disconnect, and I was even telling one of my friends 2 days ago, I'm like, hey man, like, I know we keep talking about how we're gonna grow and we're gonna win, and it's great, to have a friend that it's gonna, has lived so many moments with you, as you were saying, that count on less than in hand, people that lasted even all the way back then, but it always ends with me wanting to do it through Christ, and if that's not the ultimate end goal, it's like we're gonna grow, but we're trying to, it will hit an end, but we're gonna be at different ends.
It literally will have an end, because if you think about it, if your goal for this lifetime is to live for this lifetime, it always has an end. But if you're living for eternity with God,
that's a fact.
It's just like, we're gonna prosper through this lifetime, and it's not the end goal. We know there's much more to come, and we're just chiseling each other. Iron sharpens iron. We're chiseling one another to be the best version that we know God has made us to be.
Exactly. So, and it's it's just crazy. Yeah.
That's it.
But it's also through, as I was saying, we had a group, but this wall I'm describing, I literally tell Robby, and we're celebrating my birthday. Oh, sorry if I pause. I'll give it a second to reconnect. We're literally, bowling. I turn to Robby. I'm like, yeah, Robby, there's a big list of people I originally had I wanted to invite, and I ended up not even inviting half because I only want to be around people that are going to inspire me, and we talk about this all the time. People we can learn by, and because we're trying to become the best versions we can be. So like we'll humbly admit, like we are growing. We're growing. We're putting in the work. Mm-hmm. Correct.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're growing, right? I see it for myself, and
in all aspects of life.
And it's it's like you can sometimes outgrow friendships, and that's okay. But
natural.
Yeah,
it's gonna happen. And it could even be not even like one's growing and one's not. You could just be growing apart. You'd have different priorities, different goals. Still there, okay. Realizing different passions and dreams, and it was crazy because we were both on the same page. Coincidentally, just going, hey, we've both been feeling kind of like we're gonna slim. We both said we're gonna slim down our birthday list this year and be with people we really care about. And it was insane because here we are, and we're talking about how long it's been, 6 years. But 2019, my birthday then, and then last year and this year, it's like how many birthdays we're gonna have on the list. And there's so much. It is just the beginning, as you said. Do you feel like birthday parties are gonna get bigger or smaller? Smaller. I think honestly, if you look at it, do you see any like adults other than maybe the rich famous ones like having bangers? Like I think you start to then like even at that age. They say after 25, 26, you lose a lot of your friends. Do you feel old? I feel the youngest I ever felt. I feel so good. But they say when you find God, or naturally you're just religious, studies say that you live 4 years. Yeah, you live longer. And people always guess. When you have faith, there's so much more peace and less stress. And stress is the number one indicator. It just makes sense. And what I was about to say was about to sound like, again, like some sort of shallow reflection when I was going to say, like, I guess my age, even today, I guess my age, I typically get 22. However, when I graduated college and I was working and doing my thing, I felt old. And, sales job? Yeah, I felt old, but, even when I was doing these videos, I still felt kind of old. There's a lot of 16-year-olds, but when I found God and was intentional about it, I felt like this, they always say the innocence of a child. It's like, that's like so close to Christ that you will get that childlike love. Exactly. Mm-hmm. And I've been feeling more of that purity, more like a kid again. And I literally feel like I gained 4 years of my life. Like I feel like people are like, oh, you look 22. I feel 22. I don't feel like 26 right now. I feel I just turned like 22, mm-hmm. and I got this whole time ahead of me. I felt like I went back in time. God is literally every day. I wake up and I truly have no fear to take on the day. I am so excited to see what it has in store. Faith over fear every day.
even failing, I view it as like a part of my movie, but in my movie, because it's like, who cares if a bad part happens in the movie if it always has a good ending? But we already know the ending. Ultimately, we know the ending. So it's like...
That's what faith is.
So it doesn't matter what bad things happen in the movie, you can have peace of mind that the ending's gonna be perfect. And that is what, honestly, probably made this birthday my best one. I have never felt more peace of mind.
Bowling specifically, or today?
Maybe a half and half combination.
Or a
Maybe.
whole season of birthday.
I think I'm taking half and half. Today was the business, that was the friend, but like even like the energy, bro. Like you can see at the aroma table on our story. It's like, okay, the table's full, but you know, it's not like we're just packed bang. We're just like good friends. Like, you know, actually people go like, dude, that was a perfect amount of people.
Yeah.
About 12, 15.
Yeah.
Because then you can talk to everyone enough, and it's like it's not too much that you're too occupied. You have meaningful conversation.
Right.
And what I like, my favorite story that night, and this is just to emphasize we don't need a big group to like have that fulfillment. It was just a story you and I when you were like, my son. And I didn't even know Evil was filming. And I walked up like, cool. Yeah. What did you like about that, if I may ask?
No, I didn't even know he was filming it. And then I saw it on Instagram and I was like, bro, that was so in sync. It was so like perfectly matched energy.
It literally seemed like it was a video. But it was not. We were like matched energy. And then
that was perfect.
He literally blows me up spirit. He sets me down. I'm not, you know, you hear Jalen in the back going, "Oh, please don't hurt me!" And I go, "Yeah, here's the shindig." I'm just so like calm and used to how it. But in the beginning, you know, like I could see in my face the.
Thanks, brother.
Thank you. I could see in the beginning in that video my excitement seeing you, and I'm like, dude, that was just like I'm so happy I was caught, and that was my favorite moment that night probably.
Whoa.
Yeah, that was crazy. But yeah, this has been great.
In sync, baby.
Do we wrap up the live and we keep going? It feels like how many time has passed. What do you want to do?
I don't know. Yes. That's it.
I mean, birthdays literally, maybe good things to keep in mind. Maybe we should talk about what are things to be grateful for your birthday and do that, keep it value.
If you want to do anything, you hit me with a follow on IG.
I'm just like, Rob, is there anything you want to add really quick?
Birthday gift? I don't know. Yeah, support my videos. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to encourage and inspire the world. If you guys find value in what we're talking about here, I do that on short form. Feel free to follow. If not, if you don't find value in that, feel free to scroll. I don't care.
Whatever you want.
Receive it.
Hey, that's all your bride's projection to psychological problems. Like, we don't want to deal with that. But, no, because I want to add some intuition. My answer, what to be grateful for on your birthday, is literally the fact that where you are on your birthday, and I know some people, like, they get a lot of stress and pressure on their birthday, they have all these expectations. Just know deep down, I actually have no idea. But thank you guys so much for watching. Just know deep down, God does have this plan. And this birthday, if this is the birthday, like, oh, it sucked. This might be that moment in time that you took a step back. Because in the next birthday, you might be like, no wonder why that happened. Because I wouldn't have, and this is by far my best birthday. You don't even waste your time thinking negative about it or feeling expectations. That's why I want to make. Because there's so many people I talk to who actually get so stressed with their birthdays. I was actually one of them yesterday. I was like in this interview and I didn't have time to text back. It was like kind of like more on that route. But at the end of the day, there's still a lot of pressure when it comes to birthdays. Just know, like, even if it's a bad experience, it's still a learning one, and you're gonna be put in a better spot. Because as long as you take that failure or whatever, or it might be a wake up call. Wow, my friends aren't who I thought they were. They said they're gonna do all this, and they all bailed on you, and you're sitting there like, what the hell?
That's integrity.
That's an integrity, and also, you don't have to receive any of that. If they're gonna bail and not make your birthday the best, that's the projection. It's like, or maybe respectfully, you're not as close as you thought. Yeah. Regardless, you're gonna get a lot of knowledge.
Bad relationships and bad days, they're kind of required in life because they allow us to appreciate the good ones. If every day was good, there would be no good days. They would all be average.
Yeah.
So, take it as you will. And receive as much as you want.
Robby J. Bobby, Cutco, baby. In Cutco and Corey's, you want to cut anything
Shane
with
Nagy,
butter?
Quest Nutrition.
Yo, Robby Cutco, Nagy, Quest Nutrition. That is right. So guys, thank you. Is there anything else you'd like to add? Follow Robby J. Bobby. He's making a lot of motivational videos. They're like a bunch of mini podcasts in one, and they're like shooting at you faster than you would say. Oh like, no, they're coming at me.
Wow.
Yeah.
The insight, the wisdom.
I'm like, and I love Noah D. Just want to put that out there.
He's a good guy.
I
Best
just
friend.
feel like he might see this. I have no idea.
He might watch. Yeah.
I feel like Noah would do that. Like, I
He was
really
late
like
at
Noah.
night, just like
Yeah, and then Noah's about to fall asleep. He's like,
he's like,
yo,
yo.
oh my god, those are my sons. Oh my god, those are my sons. Yo, you guys are my boys. Happy birthday, you guys are my sons. He goes back. Can you imagine just happy birthday, my sons? And he's just like, whew. Now I can say now it's all over.
That's it.
Speaking all over, and this podcast hit its point. It's been 20 minutes. Thank you guys so much.
Love you guys.
Love you all. Robby
Catch
J.
you
Bobby.
later.
TikTok.
Yeah.